episode 3, and I'm warming up because we actually need to try and kick on a little bit better. Last episode was decent, but not good enough. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 3 of season number 9 of the FIFA 21 Grimsby Town to glory. Yes, I'm kissing the badge even though we're probably relegated this year, as I'm optimistic, but we're going down. I am pretty sure of it, as yes, we have, I know that's contradicted it, but we have, I think maybe 3 or 4 games today, and I'm not talking about played, I'm talking about played and simulated, because we of course have deadline day, but Wolves are up first at home at Blundell Park on the 25th, followed up by Brighton away on the 10th. That's going to be simulated as we play Salzburg, and we will definitely play Fulham, I think, away at Craven Cottage before the cup game, which I don't know if we're going to get on to actually playing wise, because we do, of course, like I said before, have deadline day, and that is more important than games at the moment. And the reason I say that is because of this. The budget, 97 million with 73k to spend on the wages, of course, as we did, of course, if you haven't seen the last episode, watch it, and 20 likes on this video, as we, of course, have lost Brandon Pope. It is a huge loss to the team. Unai Ventador stepping in, as for the next game as well, Matt Gehi has a red card and is suspended, so we're going to have to try and put Chalobah in. You might have seen a player we've got back right here, Harry Clifton, now top of the reserves. Do I play this team for the first game and go straight into it? I mean, we are on the date of the Wolves game. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to play Wolverhampton with this squad. Dino in goal. Tanganga Fry comes in with Rodon and Doig. Dowell, Winks, Ventador and Cantwell, Maddison and Harper. As I'm probably going to have to rotate the team for Brighton after this. We do have a rest, an international break. But of course, we have the Champions League first game after that. And I'll show you the group once more. I still think you should watch the last episode to see it for the first time, but this is the group. We have Dortmund, Salzburg and Porto. We play Salzburg first, 2 weeks after, then we play Dortmund, then Porto, then it's on to the reverse fixtures, as I think we're away in Salzburg first. I actually didn't check on the calendar. I'm going to have one more check before we go into this Wolves game. Is it away? No, it's at home. So the first game of the Champions League for Grimsby in its entirety is at Blundell Park, but I can't think about that just yet, as we have Wolves in 5th position at home at Blundell Park also, and we need to step the league form up. And of course, we can't forget the wonders William Harper's performing this season. 5 goals in the last 3 games. He needs to carry it on right here, as this is the Wolves team we will be facing with our slightly fatigued team. Mattheus in goal, he was great last time out. Matthewson, Lukumi, Schurz, Estiondo and Giles, with Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes in the midfield. Great, with Phil Foden, Raul Garcia and Hudson-Odoi. This is literally one of my preferred teams apart from the defence. They've got Schubert on the bench. They've got Matthewson, who I looked at signing. Raul Garcia, Foden and Hudson-Odoi up front, with Bruno Fernandes and Mount behind. No wonder the 5th. I'm actually surprised when I look at that lineup that we beat them. Yes, our team's great, but Bruno Fernandes, probably like 87, 88, 89 rated. Mason Mount will have gone up. Hudson-Odoi, definitely. Raul Garcia was great for us. And yeah, they'll have a good squad as well, so it's not going to be an easy game this time round. Above us in the league, however, Maddison with a great ball through, like the first ball against Manchester City, as we do take a lead as well. I was pessimistic, maybe a little too much, because William Harper's got 6 in 4. What a goal from the big man, and we start off our reign at Blundell Park better in this episode. It's a great ball through, and it's literally a great transition from back to front. Mattheus, no chance. Grimsby Town 1-up. Didn't expect it that early, especially with a fatigued team. But then again, I think it's better to score early, because then we'll tire in the last couple of minutes and just need to sit back on it, as Cantwell gets that pass into Harper. Plays a 1-2 with Maddison, just cut out, but he's going to pass it back. And it's a great pass back into Ventador, and a great ball forward for Harper, as it's a good save. The touch put him off a little bit, but he had to take that deep touch. Really good stuff. Gameplay on point as Bruno Fernandes. What a tackle, Dale Fry. He's decent enough to step up to the team, and Maddison with a good touch around the defender. It's James Maddison to chip it into Harper, and it's 2. This is absolutely phenomenal football. We've learnt from our first couple of games, and we're just piling it on a plate to Harper. Wolves are muddered already, honestly. This is phenomenal stuff. I'm really enjoying this gameplay. It looks like the team's gelling a bit more and just feeding it to this man. Maddison x Harper. It's a new thing. Fantastic stuff. As now Mason Mount, though, with it. And oh, that's a rough tackle from Jeffert Tanganga that gives them a free kick. He's going to get himself into the book, as well as Bruno Fernandes from far out, testing Dino. But of course, I never really thought that would throw him off, as now it's Harry Winks in the middle. Can he try to find a pass out wide here to Kieran Dowell? He hasn't got much time in games on this wing to run at players, but this time he is. Kieran Dowell, can he get his first of the season? It's a good save. He's not. It's a shame, really, because he usually scores a lot, as we've been given a free kick in a really good position here for literally no apparent reason at all. And I thought James Maddison would have good free kicks. I guess Harper does have 91% accuracy, or 91 rated accuracy. There's a little flick maybe, or just hit that smooth as it's a hat-trick. And finally, a free kick scored in this series, as it's been a long time coming. And it's a first half hat-trick for Harper. Just, oh my days, topped off, can't even speak, with a glorious free kick. 91 rated free kick accuracy, and I see why. Finally, the day has come. What a day this has been, eh? Definitely better than the Community Shield, but I guess that would have been more competitive. Wolves not going to stay in fifth for that long. Hopefully we can leapfrog it, because we are 4-0 up. No, 3-0, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. In 25 minutes, it could be 4 as soon as we get this ball back, because we're honestly doing really well. And it's Raul Garcia. I mean, we could do it, in fact. Rodon with a great interception, and Ventador. It was meant for Harper, but only one player can really set him up in this game, and that's Maddison, who can't actually lay him off because Scherzer's come across. Maybe the five at the back's waking up. Hope they aren't, to be fair, but that was a bit of a good tackle. As Raul Garcia, got to watch his old player right here as he tries to spin, but it's a good foot in. He's given a free kick. Referee, come on. This could be the third free kick scored against us, and of course the second in this game, as I don't doubt that Bruno can miss this one. It's a fierce hit, a fire hit, but Dino with a great save, as our keeper's on one this season. He really is. However, that's a good ball in, and he makes a double save to keep it out. Love you, Dean Henderson, as it is another corner though. Harry Winks at the front post, monumental in the midfield, as that's a good one, but landing straight to Dino again, as can we get a counter on? I'm not slowing down despite being in front, but that was a bad rollout. Maybe I do need to slow it down a little bit, as Giles puts the ball in, but Harry Winks across to try and block it off. As Maddison now spread that out to the left-hand side. That's a good ball into Dal. First time I would have liked it more central for Harper, but I know what he's capable of. He's got skills. Cuts inside. Goes for a long-range finesse, and what a save from Mattheus. Would have been special, that, for a fourth first-half goal, as the corner's going to go into him as well, and he's off the line. He could have had 4 and probably should, as he's blown the whistle as well just before I was going to unleash the beast with Ventador. But it's 3-0. It is honestly great football here at Blundell Park. Entertaining on the eye, but I am looking at fatiguing players, which is a concern. Then again, I don't think taking them off would affect the scoreline, because of course we have got players capable of keeping it at 3-0. And as big players do need a rest, like Maddison, who's played every game, and Ventador has stepped back in. As Wolves going for the jugular. And Bruno Fernandes, it does look like they've woken up a little bit in this second half as we take him out. Origi to keep on going though for the advantage. It's into Mason Mount, out to the left back, Phil Foden. I mean, Doig had to come across, not the left back. It was onto Phil Foden for a 1-2 to Mount to just blast it in, and bit shoddy defending. Shame it won't be a clean sheet as Mason Mount puts it in. It's good play. They've woken up in this second half, but hopefully no comeback. Please, boys. Don't let them have more than one, as Kieran Dowell on this wing. Can he try and do something? To be fair, we have been a lot quieter from the 24 minutes. We scored all 3 in, but then again, we did really good and probably have won the game in them when we actually had a bit of energy, because this team looks dead. Dead on the feet. Dale Fry's snapping players. A Wolfpack actually trying to come at us a little bit more in this second half. Nuno is not going to try and go for damage limitation. He's going to try and win the game, or at least get it level, as they've won 2 back-to-back corners in succession. Phil Foden to whip it in again, and that's a good one. It lands to Divock Origi and just blocked. Oh, blimey, that was a close one, as now it's Maddison to try and dribble out with the ball as well. Dowell runs around him, but there's a glorious gap in for Harper. Where is the defenders as Harper charging through? I thought I had a man with me then, but he just dipped away as it's a very lucky rebound. And it is 4-1 and 4 for William Harper. I'll get his name right eventually, as I just thought Maddison was going to come alongside him, but looks like he's a bit tired. Or Dowell even, as yet Maddison needs to come off. He is shattered, and Pershers has to be first to that. Got to raise a little bit of an eyebrow at the keeper, who did save it to be fair, but not left it controversially, as this is a good chance as well. And oh my days, we spilt it. Dino! That's the second mistake he's made of the season so far, and it's another one against Wolves. It doesn't like it. Not short of entertainment in this game for sure. 3 kicks, 4 goals for one player, and a shocking mistake. Dino, come on. I mean, in real football, possibly given as a foul, but in FIFA, you can touch the keeper all you want without getting a red card. As it's Origi, they're going to still keep on coming at us, Wolverhampton. Give that advantage. There we go. So I'll try and tackle them right now. 10 minutes to go. Is it possible for him? Divock Origi might get around us here. It's Rodon putting the pressure on high up the field, but he's still got the ball, has the striker. He's still got round Rodon with ease into the middle into Phil Foden. Pulls it back past Doig, but he does recover. And can we try and get the 5th goal? The elusive one. As we've got a counter on here. It's Harry Winks in the middle. Gives it to Alberto through that gap to Harper for 5. Can it be 5 for him? And 5 for Town. Why did I chip it? My mistake. I think I've cost him the elusive goal there to kill this game off, as I still don't think it's killed off. Origi's round us. Henderson with a glorious save right there to stop the shaky hands coming in, as it's Mason Mount still on the ball though. Got to be careful with Fries on a yellow, but he does win the ball. Straight forward to Barry Leach though on the field, and Mathiassen's took it off him. Just make sure they don't get one more. I don't think the comeback's on, but still I don't want it being 4-3, as Fry gets that one in. Passes it out and ref. There we go. A 4-2-1 to keep up an unbeaten streak so far in the Prem, but still not the quality I would like. Yes, 4 goals, but we really did go to sleep after the 24th minute. But let's let it slide. I don't think I'll get anywhere arguing my own players, as we are up to top of the league. Look at that. Yes, we've played a game extra, but I didn't expect that with the start we've had, as we've got loads of players on international duty. We are a big club. Of course, just won the Premier League as well. As Josh Doig should be 84 rated now. Matt Gehi's back. Brilliant. Don't get me wrong, Dale Fry was good, but that is glorious, as well as Harper. Look at the goal scoring sheet. 3 goals a second, and Harper's on 9. He's literally carrying us in some of these games. Aston Villa for one. Wolves, of course, that game for another. As we are on to the most important part of the episode, I'd say, deadline day. Apart from, of course, the Champions League. And I honestly don't know what business we're going to do, so I'm going to try and sit for a while, try and sign a couple of players, as Max Wright won't join. I don't think we're going to spend wages on a couple of reserves players now. No, we've got to go big. And I think I found some suitable Brandon Pope replacements right here. I've been shopping all the way through, as we've got 4 players. Angel Gomez, of course, highly rated, but would he actually play in cam? I don't know with Maddison right there. Loftus-Cheek's another good one, but is knocking on a bit. As Musalia actually looks like one of my best players. I think he'll not sell it, but we can negotiate with a release clause. And Oliver Skip for a little bit less. 27-year-old, has experience with Harry Winks, and I think is favourite. But we're not on deadline day, so I'll take it up till then and see what we will do. If we get any more bids, we might go for someone more expensive. And there we go. A bid straight away for Dale Fry, who is our backup centre-back. But 30-year-old... I think Chalobah could be trained to be a better one, you know. Chalobah is younger, he's 2 ratings low, but definitely can fit in there, and 20 million could actually be the difference between a really decent 84, 85 rated player and a world-class one, because that'll take us budget over 100 million. Thank you for the memories, Dale, as he has gone. We've got 50 million out and Rodon with an offer from Leverkusen. Why the hell would he want to leave the Premier League champions? I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that about anyone, as I'm going for this guy again, Jude Bellingham. I really want him in my club. That's the whole reason I just sold Dale Fry, to get Jude Bellingham. Playing cam, CDM, central midfield, possibly out wide, yes, left midfield. So I really want him in my squad. I don't want to be spending overly though. I do want to get him for like 110 million something, because I do want to give him a high wage. As what's it gonna cost? What is it gonna take to bring this guy to town? As 100 million, I think it's acceptable. And they've done it straight away this time. Literally last time they accepted like 140 or something like that. Reasonable. Possibly might have overpaid because his evaluation was at 80, but I know for a fact they wouldn't have taken that. So please, Jude, don't cause a fuss right here. Hey Jude, join Grimsby, as he's going to want a crucial role, of course he is. We should be able to afford wages with that, and this will be a suitable replacement in my eyes for Brandon Pope. I don't like to put him down, our academy player, but I think he may be better, as I'll accept that release clause as well, which is nothing, and go onto the wage right now, which we have to get right. I mean, 100k is a little bit much. Can we go 80k plus like a 2 mil sign-on bonus, which is a lot? Please don't walk away, as he'll be happy with a goal bonus as well. Right, if he scores, he can have it. Jude Bellingham is now a Mariner, coming to top of the league town. Get in there. Big signing right that, the latest deal. But not the top. I mean, Chelsea have spent more and they didn't even win the league last year, so we're not the big spenders, as I might be eating my words right here when I see how much we've actually spent. 121, all big clubs are paying a lot. Just how much have we? 158? Oh, 224. But then again, we've sold 138, so it does measure out in my eyes. When you sell that many players and you sign for that much, it outweighs. It outweighs. The net spend is what I'm about, not just the proper spend. As Sheffield United want to take Tommy Doyle to the Championship, he's better than that. As I do think it'll just be bids coming in right now. I will welcome some with open arms. I think we're going to simulate Brighton, possibly just play the Champions League game, or maybe get onto Fulham afterwards. I'm not rushing this season because it is the final one and I want to get all the games right. So I just can't believe we've got Jude Bellingham. Brilliant signing for that CDM role. Ventador unfortunately back on the bench, and Chalobah is going to be trained as a centre-back. As come on, 2 hours left. Have we got money to spend actually for our last couple last minute signings? We've sold 3 players for a really good fee. As Joe Rod on Frankfurt, it's a lot of money. It is a lot over his evaluation, but he's not going nowhere. I really do like the Welshman's efforts this season. He's getting booked a lot less. It's Mike Gahey, in fact, who's getting sent off. As yet, he's going to stay here. And deadline day is over. That is the signing done. Yes, I've looked at all you guys' suggestions as well. They are still intact for January. But for now, no offense, but none of them really seem suitable. Like Taylor Richard, I was looking at Neymar, he retired. I looked at a lot of players which just didn't work out. And of course, I do want to go for players that I know in this save are really high rated and hopefully will get us across the line at the end of it, as his stats are phenomenal and this team now is phenomenal. Honestly, let's go for this Champions League. It's definitely capable. Definitely capable. There's loads of players on international duty. We'll take the rest before Brighton, as don't be a late bid. There we go. Russia job. I will reject. Maybe open to taking an international job on my next career. Wink, wink, as we have 4th place now to our name after 4 games. Still need to improve in the Prem, but I'll take it for now. And a big blow has just been handed to us. I rejected that bid from Rod, and you might have just seen there, but we've dropped out of the top 4. No, but then again, we do have a game in hand. And I don't see us really losing to Brighton. Famous last words, because we didn't beat them last season overall. With Dino in goal, Tanganga, Gahey, Rodon and Doig, with Dowell, Winks, Bellingham, Cantwell, Maddison and Harper. And I am hoping to God that the game does not forget about substitutes, like it does sometimes, because we have a midweek game in the Champions League, which, yeah, I might as well rest a couple of players for, but I'm not going to, because I know we're, in fact, although not doing the best in the Prem, we are still unbeaten, and I want to keep that up. You never know, it could be the next Invincibles, as hopefully Brighton don't stop that, and they came close to doing it. Curtis Jones with the first minute goal, but 2 from Maddison does get us the win. Great turnaround. We had 1 bloody shot and almost beat us, but of course, it's still intact, as hopefully, here it is. We're going to take it off because of copyright really quick, but I can't wait. Don't get me wrong, I would have loved to sing the Champions League theme tune right out there. Blasted up from the heart because, of course, Grimsby in it now, but copyright issues, man, they always get me in the end. So here we go. It's going to be RB Salzburg in the first game, 3rd against 2nd, but of course we haven't played a game yet and we're going to play the same team. Not going to walk it through, but I need to get the bench right. Is this the right bench? Possibly Barry Leach for Nemecha, maybe. Actually, I'll just leave it as it is, as maybe Harry Clifton plays 1 game if we are, of course, cruising through to the next round. But then again, we definitely didn't cruise, should I say, against our Europa League competitors out in the group stages. Let's make sure it doesn't happen here by playing the full strength team against RB Salzburg. Let's go, Champions League. And here we go, Town Park in the bloody Champions League. You love to see it. You honestly do. Or Blundell Park, of course, the name of it. As the graphics are on, it definitely is better than that orange and black. Don't get me wrong, it's alright, but the navy blue and silvery kind of colour of the Champions League is phenomenal. The chants are out. The stadium propaganda is all out as it's Grimsby Town versus Salzburg, as I've repeated about 500 times. There we are, the theme tune as well, starting with the Salzburg team. I haven't actually shown you up close the teams in line, and this is the first time I'm going to get a proper look at it. As watch it, breathe it in. We've got a battle for a couple of minutes right now because this is a huge competition. Come on, Mariners. Come on, Grimsby. Do it for the town. We're going to go to the National League in real life, so we've got to put it in this career, as there is the magic sports ball. Sports ball? Did I just call it sports ball? As that is disgraceful. But one thing I have just noticed as well about this team, every single one of the players is from the UK. It is a Brexit Sean Dyche team, but of course with a lot of quality in it. We've got Scottish players, we've got Welsh players in Rodon, and of course Doig being the Scottish one. We've got a majority of English, as this is the team we are playing. Marcus Walker in goal, Jasper Worth is the captain. We'll get another look at it, of course. Junior Fisher on the bench, Ludwig, Ballo and Sinkgraven at the back with Van der Werf, of course. Tijani, Seevald, Pay and Linez with Bosniak and Duarte up front. I think he's been around the block. As of course, here we go. And of course, a debut, actually in-game debut, of course, played against Brighton for Jude Bellingham. Can't wait to see how the Brummie-born player does. Back, of course, in England after his spell in the Bundesliga. As can we start on the front foot? It looks like we might be able to. Dowell in the middle to Harper. Skips away from his run right there. Gives it into Bellingham with a pass through straight away. But Ballo to read it. Very hyped around this one, as you can tell. As Ballo has the ball in the defence. Just put the pressure on from the start, boys. This is a team, to be fair, we really need points against if we are going to compete. I think we'll have nerves because it is our first Champions League game. But we need to really step it up because, of course, we've got Porto and Dortmund as the other group games, so it doesn't get any easier, really, than this. So no mistakes, especially from you, Dino, again, as Tanganga now round the corner, but it's a dodgy pass in the middle. Duarte tries to get it around Mark Gehi back in the squad for Dale Fry, who's been sold, and Todd Cantwell to hold the ball up. Gives it into Jude Bellingham, who rides that slide tackle into Cantwell again, who's going to cut back, giving it in that gap, but it's gone through to Harper, who's off. And Joe Rodon now across the field into Jude Bellingham. Can he find Todd Cantwell making that run behind? There we go. That's a good ball. Toddy, come on. Maybe if he gets first goal, we might be up for it, as the spin just didn't work in the end. They did read it. I wanted a skillful one right there. There's Duarte, Mark Gehi, brilliant tackle, but still on the deck. I'm literally going to highlight everything I think as pain now. Hopefully it doesn't come to them though. The first goal highlight that is, as there's got to be a goal in this game. It can't be a ball draw, as it's in the middle right there. There is quality in this game, I assure you. Duarte though on the ball as he tries to dance past Rodon, who gets a tackle in, but the passing out from the back especially has been dreadful. Not the quality of last season when we actually had the quality in the Prem as well, as Tanganga comes across, makes a superb little touch right there to keep it away, as Payne with a ball, a couple of dummies, as he does throw it back into Sinkgraven as well. Todd Cantwell putting the pressure on over the top of us, into Seewald, into Duarte. It's a good one too, and a good tackle. I actually don't know if this will be the easiest game because Salzburg putting up a fight. However, Dowell has the ball right here. Harper in front. He's got to be onside this time. He has to be. A little gap in there, and I choked on my words. Go so focused on that going in, and it still missed. Bosniak to give it out as well to Aines now. Into Tijani. Into Bosniak. It's a good ball through and a great tackle. That from Joe Rodon. Should be a goal kick, but giving us a corner. Come on, it came off the striker. He had his name above his head, as that's a decent darting run. And Linez scores first for Salzburg. If we are going to get a result in this group stage game, it's going to have to be from behind. As Blundell Park, I wouldn't say shocked, because it's his first Champions League group game, of course, but stunned a little bit by that goal, because we was doing okay, and it's come as a corner goal as well. Rodon's got to be closer, definitely, as yet. 1-0 behind. It's actually Dowell at the front post, the captain. It's going to be an uphill struggle, because of course we've got to win this game from behind, and we have them difficult teams, as Salzburg really getting on top. It's the Payne, tries to get it round though, and Rodon does ride it, as we need to get these passes a bit more direct like that. Sloppy. Bellingham, that's better, into Harper, who gets a run of Maddison ahead of him a little bit, but that's a better one from Winks, and he can't get it off. Now it's Boydneck, all the way back into Duarte, and we've completely took him out. That could be him in the book, you know, and he's actually him off the field. Mike Gay has got his second red of the season. It was never a red card, ref. Come on. It was off the ball. It was a little bit high, but no threat, really. Come on. It wasn't two-footed or studs up. It was just a side foot to the back of the legs. It's a free kick as well. Duarte, header on, into a good position, and it's rolled in. No, it might be damage limitation now. It's 2-0 to Salzburg. Not the start to the Champions League we wanted. You can see the fans are in distress. It's a glorious free kick work though. The goal scorer flicks it on for Tijani to just dive in there and poke it past Dino. Not marked at all. And just slides on it. Salzburg 2, Grimsby 0. And with 10 men, this second half's going to get rough. I don't think I can play Fulham after this. I'll be drained because I'm going to try and put it all into this second half. 2-0 down. I'm not going to make a change in defence though, as I do feel like we still need the attack on because we have got counters. It's just the passing that's letting us down. So lads, step it up. Harry Winks with a good tackle though. And Harper, you need to be on the ball a little bit more because your touch has been a bit skiffy in this game as Sianfeld puts it round. Payne, Salzburg going to try and finish where they finished off in the first half, as it's a good ball inside as well, and Dino has to keep us in it from being 3. Good save from the man, as I've just noticed as well. The football on the sleeve, of course, of the players looks glorious as they're going for another front post corner. Have to read them. It's actually, in fact, Josh Doig charging up. He's a left back. And he's all the way up on the right-hand side. I don't know if he can cross. I don't know if he's got a right foot on him, but he definitely did have a left. There's Josh Doig going all the way. Doig, oh, and he scored! Doig with a great goal. Come on, it's his first back at the club. And he has got us back into the game against Salzburg. What a goal as well. Run it from his own bloody box, has the lad. Come on. Doig is back in town with a bang. Look at this, all the way, cuts inside of a defender, and if we were in front, or that was the goal to win us the game, I'd be going mental. But of course, at the moment, it's only a consolation in a game we can turn around. Come on. Grimsby through and through is the Scotsman, as I love that from him. And can we try and get instantly level with 10 men? It's going to be an uphill task, as he was even a defender as well, covering at centre-back, who just sprinted up the field to score that goal from a corner. Honestly, had no other options and just went for it alone, as they are starting to pass it around a little bit more, and that is worrying, especially around the defence, which is lacking of players, as it's into Payne. Good spin away. Rodon with a tackle, and Tanganga calmly does it. Harry Winks now as well onto the side in Bellingham, as he's going to try and run it forward. He's Jude. I want to see my money's worth out of him. Gives it to the side into an injured Maddison. I don't like that, as it's affected his passing. As Kieran Dowell hammers away a clearance. Comes off Harper a little bit, but into Sinkergraven. Get that, Winks, and beautiful. That is just a touch we need, because now we can go on a counter through the defence. As Harper is going to take a touch. Is it? No, he's going to hammer it first time, and a great save, Walker. Going all out for a draw, because of course, if we do draw still, we'll be behind on head-to-head if this stands, which I guess it does, because they'll have 2 away goals. So we've got to try and make sure we do get it level, though, in the making, as that's a good ball out to Linez, the first goal scorer. Doig, big tackle. He's missed the slide as it's into the middle. Linez puts the ball back into Ludwig, ex-Barnsley player, really good player as well, as he gives it into Linez again. Can we get a tackle in? No, he's around us, into Bosniak, around into the box, into Duarte. Just everyone, get your body in the way, don't let him score. In fact, it was Duarte who scored the first goal, not this Linez, as he's really playing well in this second half. Bellingham, though, with a good touch, goes to ground. Still, the ball is not away. So we've got 8 minutes. We need to nick it and get forward as Doig does the business. Doig, get off of him, as he's got a ball down that wing, and he's playing great, is Josh Doig. We've got the ball with Cantwell. Last time he put a ball into Harper, he did finish, but it's a corner ball. Late corner. Come on, Town. As we're going to put it in the danger zone. That front post, they've got all their men back. We've got all our men forward. Can we do what they did to us? No. As we need to win that ball, though. And Doig, not the best. It's going to fall to Dowell, though, with a pass straight into Joshy Doig. Give him it back. We've got 3 minutes left, and I don't want to lose my first champs game. Dowell, into Pope, into Doig, into Balogun now on the field. An extra striker. Doig with a cross to the back post. Oh, Walker with a punch. 1 minute added on. We need to get into their box pronto, as that's a good throw in into Harper. Now into Dowell. Balogun make a move. It's a good touch from the striker. Florian into the back, and Dowell scores the equaliser. Come on. We've done it in the last minute. Actually, after the last minute. 1 minute added on. We've scored in the second. We will not be beaten. It is a draw, which is not what I hoped for, but come on, we've done it. Grimsby Town never give up, as hopefully that's the case in real life. Rolls it past Walker, who's been phenomenal in the goal, but Kieran Dowell, Captain Kieran, gets the equaliser. And what a way to end the game. Blow your whistle, ref. There we go. You came to Blundell Park to bottle a lead, as we have come with 10 men from 2-0 down. Unbeaten, and it's a point in our first game in the Champions League to build on. Definitely not the best with the group we have, but definitely good on the other side as well, with not losing. And like I said in the first half of the game, you never ever lack disappointment in that competition. Glorious finish to it. So I think Todd Cantwell's gone up a rating as well. Yes, 87. Dowell up to 84. It looks even better by the minute, but Madison's got an injury as well. He didn't come off the field, so I don't think it will be too long. Yep, the 5-day bruised shoulder, usual, as Gehi's out for another game. Chalobah's going to have to step up. But unfortunately, guys, I think I might leave this next game till Fulham for the next episode, or do I simulate it? I think I might actually do that, because then it'll leave us with... no, it'll leave us with 5 games to see out this month, then we can go into the next one. So yeah, it makes sense to play that. Maybe Everton, and definitely Borussia Dortmund. A huge game in the Champions League right there, as that was a huge one as well, and we saved ourselves, just like this team needs to do in real life. As unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. I mean, it's only 2 games in-game, but a good deadline day and a good bit of entertainment to go with it. So smash the 20 likes if you can. We've done it every single day, so thank you guys a lot for that. As like, comment, share and subscribe as well with the notification bell on, so you don't miss an episode, as I will see you all in the next one of the FIFA 21 Grimsby Town to Glory. Take care, in a bit, and peace.